What is up, everybody? Donny Baker here, LPR Sound Foundation with you. Hey, welcome. It's Thursday. Weekend's almost here. I see I got Solos here with us. What's up, man? How you been? Everybody, let me know in the chat where you're calling in from. If you've been here before, if you've not been here before, let me know. This is it's turning into a thing where I just kind of want to hang out with y'all for like 30 minutes on a Thursday just because I can. There's usually not much going on this time in the morning in a studio, other than a lot of stuff going on this time in the morning in the studio. I got a lot to do, man. We shot some video this week for the new course, which I don't know if you guys have seen that or heard of it. It's turning into a big thing. I almost said big ass thing, but I can't. I guess I don't know if I can say ass on here, but yeah, it's turning into a big thing, man. The players that we got, the string, we're having the strings arranged by a famous composer, and woo, it's getting crazy, man. We actually just scheduled the string session for May 15th, I believe, if I see my calendar right there. Yeah, May 15th. We're gonna be it's gonna be huge, man. This project, I got this graphic I could throw up. It's called "Making the Record" with Preston Martinez. Preston Martinez is a pretty well known music producer, record producer from. He's based in Santa Barbara, and he's mostly in the Christian market, and indie kind of vibe, indie pop kind of vibe. But man, he's bringing some players, and basically what we're doing, we're gonna make a record and invite all y'all to come and enjoy making that record with us. Now we're gonna chop this up. We haven't decided how we're gonna chop it up, but we're gonna chop it up into little modules. Like, you might not be interested in drums. Cool. We don't need to. You don't need to see drums. We'll do that later. But we're gonna chop this up into different modules, and then we're gonna make it a whole package. It'll be dripped out in different sections, and it's gonna be big, man. We just we filmed day before yesterday, or yesterday we filmed the artist and the song, just getting the scratch down. We used the in-house piano, which is it's a fun piano. It's our very own Mrs. Mills, if you will. It's we say it's slightly out of tune in all the right places. It's got character for sure. But she played that and sang a little bit. Her voice wasn't in great shape, but it's good enough to get the demo out, so we can use that to give to the other players, so they can go, oh, this is what it's going to sound like. This is the arrangement. This is where we're going to go with it. They while they were here, man, they changed some of the chords and the chord progression going from one section to another, and that's how producers do things, man. The producer, Preston Martinez, was the guy here doing that, and we filmed the whole thing. I think we had 5 cameras rolling the whole time. It was cool. I haven't put it together yet, but we're gonna use that to put together a little teaser for you to see what it's gonna look like and what it's gonna feel like and what it's gonna sound like and what the vibe's gonna be. We're making a record, and we're doing it old school, like records are supposed to be made. Not like strictly in a box, not strictly. We're not making a record on our phone. This is gonna be the real players and real stuff going on here, man. So there's that. I mean, that's coming as this gets closer. Hey, man, good to see you, my brother. As this gets closer, we're gonna we'll let you know. When things are coming and when to expect the product and all the stuff. We'll be teasing along the way, showing you some cool stuff. Today, man, I wanted to talk to you about we got tax time coming up this month. This is April. It's a good time for us to talk about your business and basically how you can use the tax laws that are available to offset the monies that you have to pay from the money that you made. I mean, taxes as a whole suck. I mean, we all know that. You know what I mean? We just it's kind of messed up if you really think deep about it. And I don't want to get too meta on you, but you work and you make money, you got to pay taxes, right? You go to the store, you buy something, you pay tax. The person that you bought the thing from made money, so now they got to pay tax. The people that work at the place where you bought the thing, they have to the guy that owns the place has to pay the people that work there and with money, and then they pay tax. Dude, it's just never ending. It's like a big gigantic pyramid scheme for some reason. But there's ways to help with that. There's ways to offset that. There's ways to help your what and Leo here solo. He's a testament, man. He knows. He definitely he's followed the suggestions, and he's probably gonna do well on his taxes this year. If he, depending on how much money he made last year. Last year was his first year in business, so it may not be the best, you know. But I tell you what, this year going forward, I mean, I've seen him working and working and working. That's all he does. He's hard to get a hold of sometimes, but that's the way it rolls, man. Once you get rolling, we got. I'm looking over here because this is my board, my podcast schedule. I mean, and I kind of follow. I'm gonna try to follow these Thursday things along with that, So I got one coming. Got one coming in. When is it? The end of April. April 29th. It's called the Money Tree. I'm gonna explain the money tree and how it works. Grandma said there's no money tree, but honestly, I'm not saying Grandma was wrong. I'll never say that ever. I mean, grandma's grandma, bro. But yeah, she was mistaken on that one. There is a money tree, and I'm gonna show you where it is. I'm gonna show you how to go pick the dollars off of it and how easy it is. So yeah, look, Solo says this is his first year as filing his DBA, so he's gonna be doing his taxes on this. So yeah, well, Solo, we can come in and talk more about it. This is just kind of a thing. I mean, I'm looking again on my board. On the 15th, I'm doing the thing about the taxes. If y'all want, I mean, I could swap it with the other one and move the other one down and talk about the taxes before the 15th. But you can always do an extension. That way, you file your taxes in October. It makes it feel like you get the whole summer off. You know what I mean? It's funny. But yeah, man. Look, the trick, and it's not really a trick. It's nothing. All right, first of all, let me disclaim that I am not an attorney. I'm not a tax accountant. I don't do any of that. I'm just a guy I make my money as a business, and I've learned how to enjoy and take advantage of the tax laws that are there for me to take advantage of, for me to utilize in my business as a small business entrepreneur. So that's what I'm talking about. I can share these ideas with you, and that's what happens. There are things you can do, ways you can move things around, and there's a lot you can do about offsetting the tax that you have to pay on the money that you made. You still have to pay tax when you go to the store, but here in California, there's actually an incentive as a production company, as a music studio or a production company, whatever. As long as you have the name Productions in your business name, in California, I don't know if other states have this. California has this thing called the sales tax incentive for production companies. And what this means for me is I'm in Los Angeles County. Now, the tax in Los Angeles County is 10.25%. So if I go to the store and I buy a new computer for my Studio B, I have to pay 10.25% on top of whatever the cost of the computer is for sales tax. No thank you, Mr. Governor. Let me try something different. Yeah, I'm a production company. So what I do is it's called the production sales tax incentive. You simply fill out a form at the retailer, and that just proves that you don't even have to show identification or certificates or business licenses or anything. You just got to sign the form. Yeah, okay, don't do it if it's not true, because that's called fraud and that's illegal, so maybe not do that. But if you're a registered doing business as, or you're a registered LLC in the state of California, you, my friend, can take advantage of that, and you're only going to pay 5.25%. So you're saving 5% straight up. Now, this comes in handy when you're buying a $65,000 console. You know what I mean? If you're saving 5.25% on $60,000, I'm not going to do the math. Y'all can do that on your own. Ask Siri if you want. but that's what you're going to save because you're simply a registered business in the state of California. Now, the incentive is that the state wants to keep your business in California. This is to try to keep the businesses from running away to states like Texas and Louisiana and Georgia and Vancouver, Canada, because a lot of the TV shows are shot in Vancouver. A lot of the TV shows are shot in Georgia, Houston, Texas, whatever. You know what I mean? They run away to different states because the taxes are cheaper there. Things are cheaper there. So the state of California is trying to keep the business here in California. So that's what that's about. And that's why we have this incentive. And you got to take advantage of it. That's all. You just have to take advantage of it. That's one thing. Now, on the other, there's so many things. There's so much. We're gonna talk about this on the podcast. Maybe I'll make it next week. Maybe I'll flip them for you. That way we get it done before the 15th. Because otherwise it'll end up on the 15th. That's kind of weird. Because that's like the final day when you're supposed to file your taxes. Whatever. But yeah, look, there's just so much. The main thing you got to remember is that you need to become a business. You have to register your company with the state. You have to register your business. Now, there's a couple of incentives to do that. I think I've sent that. I don't know if I even made that. I'm gonna send it out. I'll send it out to the list. You guys that are on my list, come get it. I'll send an email out to the list with all this information of how you can start that. You know what? There's the you know what there is? There's the, let me see. I think it's the I'm gonna go look at something. Hang on. I'm gonna go look at stuff while I'm talking to you here. I think it's called the, let me not say it because it might be wrong, but I'm gonna go look it up real quick. But there's a access to a course. It's a mini course. It's like $20, bro. And it's got all this information is in there about how to get that going. Let me just do a search for I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to make it wrong. So there it is. And the link you want, let me copy this link and put it over here. I think I could put it in the chat. Where could I put it? Let me put it in here. Let me see if it goes in there. Yeah, there it is. I put it in the chat for you. It's in the chat. There it is. Go click that link, and that's going to get you into this course that's $20. It's got all the information. It's got links to the places where you need to go to register your business. It's got, well, shit, I can show you. Why are we sitting here talking about it, man? Let me go look at it. Let's go look at it. I'll show it to you. I got my screen share on right here. Let me go to my screen share. Here we go. So look, this is it. This is where that link brings you. This is just some of what you get, access to the course material. In the course, I guess I can go, let's go look at the course. I don't know if I have that. That's another thing I wanted to share with you. Let me come back over here to me because y'all need to see me. You don't need to see that stuff. Let me go. It's really distracting over here because I got to have you, dude. YouTube is really difficult to deal with, but I got YouTube over here open so I can see it, and it's moving, and it's delayed like 20 seconds, man. It's crazy. It's kind of difficult. You know me, man. I'm like, I can't, I'm distracted easily. Ooh, look, a squirrel. You know, it's just, that's what that is, man. Yeah, dude, just go buy the damn course. Give me the $20. What's $20 going to bother you? You know, come on, just go get the course. It's $19.97. That also puts you on my list. So if you want to just get on my list, I've got this for you. Yeah, no, that's this other thing I wanted to share with you, man. I got my Introduction to Audio Engineering course. I've extended the sale. It was so popular, bro. I mean, everybody was like, I got a couple of emails Monday morning. I cut it off Monday at midnight, Sunday night, Monday morning at midnight. And Monday morning, I came into the office and I had like 14 emails going, bro, I missed it. What happened? Sorry. All right, I extended it. I've extended it through this week. So, but Monday morning, Sunday night, Monday morning, 11:59. That's it, man. I can't afford this, man. I'm taking $300 off the damn course. You guys want to buy it? You need to go get it now because Monday morning it's got to go back up where it was because I really can't I shouldn't. I did. Okay, I didn't even ask the boss lady about it. I just did it because that's the kind of person I am. But you know, y'all got to understand, man, that sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to buy that microphone. Yeah. All right. So yeah, just ask. Oh man, I needed the microphone. I've already paid for it. I can't return it because it's a microphone. It's like underwear. You can't return it. I'm just playing, man. Come on, y'all know. Hey, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. We can go look at let's go screen share on the course, the Introduction to Audio Engineering course, if you guys are interested in this. There is an advanced audio engineering course, but it's not on special. Look at this, $197. I was selling it for $997. Then I took it down to $497 because I was like, $997 is a little bit too much. I don't need that much money. But then I decided to do an Easter special for the week, and I brought it down to $197. All right, and as you can see, I've extended the sale through the 8th. All right, dude, look, this thing has a 100% satisfaction money back guarantee. You go through the whole thing and you just go like, man, this is stupid. You're an idiot. I'll give you your damn money back, and I'll even let you keep all the materials. I'll let you keep everything. Just cuz. I mean, I know how powerful this is. I know what's in it because I put it in there. You know? I honestly, this is a couple of people that have there's Solo right there. Look. See? Look what he says. I wouldn't be where I am today without Donny's mentorship. Thank you. So, yeah, that's what that is. There's some questions and answers right there. This explains a little bit about what you get, what's coming, what you can look forward to when you get up in there. Talking about the basics. The basics are routing and, how a microphone looks and how it works, stuff like that. Basic gear. Microphones, preamps, EQs, dynamics processing, time-based effects, DAWs, plugins. There's even a absolutely. Look, I gotta throw this up there. Oh, let me change this so you can see it. Yeah, he says, what did he say? He said he's a living testimony. There you go. So thanks, man. Look, recording, mixing, and mastering. We go through a couple of different recording situations. We mix in the box, on a console, or a hybrid of both, which is called hybrid mixing. A hybrid of those is called hybrid mixing. That's awesome. What a name. Then we master your project. Then it goes into it gives you also access to our LPR Sound Foundation's membership and community, which is that's so full of information and so full of bonuses, and just we have a monthly masterclass, a monthly mastermind. We do group coaching in the membership. There's a ton of content in there that even the archive, man, it's crazy how much stuff you get in there. But oh man, y'all been looking at the wrong thing. Y'all been looking at the wrong thing this whole time. I'm not even paying attention, am I? So let me go back. Let me go back to some of this as a question and answer. Here's the stuff that you get. Start with the basics. Dive into the gear, recording and mixing and mastering. Here's the membership and community. Tons of bonuses, man. There's exercises, the Pro Tools key commands. You can download that from Avid, but it's 75 pages long. Why don't you just come get the one that we've abridged? We've taken off all the stuff that you don't need. If you're just mixing music or producing music, you don't need all that post production stuff that they got up in there. So there's that. There's that thing. Oh, speaking of post production, we do have next month, May. I know I'm looking way ahead, but in May we're gonna do a whole post production thing, a series of post production stuff. Man, we're gonna go through dialogue recording, editing and mixing, ADR, automated dialogue replacement, voiceover. It's a lot of stuff. We're gonna mix some stuff in surround we have a surround room. We're gonna mix some stuff in there, mix and surround, show you how the basics of that stuff. But yeah, look. Post production, there's more. That's part of your money tree. Again, I'll explain your money tree on April 29th. We'll talk about your money tree because there is a money tree. You just got to learn where it is and how to go pick them dollars. And I'm gonna share with you the tricks and tips on how to get that done. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns? That almost sounded like a gospel song there for a second, huh? Like I was preaching. I kind of am preaching, ain't I? Man, I love this. I love this stuff when it comes to talking about business and taxes and how to not pay them, how to offset by using the laws that are in place. I don't know if you guys know the story, but I got in some tax trouble back in the day. I was an idiot child and did something really stupid and thought, oh, no, nobody's going to know that was cash. Yeah, they know. They find you. And so I decided then, I decided then, let me figure out how to not have this happen ever again. And so that's what I did, man. I did my research. I got I got a plan, put it together, and it's been working. It's been working for 25 years, 30 years. So I'm sharing that. I'm sharing the tricks with you. I'm just sharing it. Okay, y'all want the main trick? The main trick is from this day forward. Listen to my words. I'm gonna get real close here. From this day forward, anything you purchase, don't care if it's you go next door and buy a Coke because you're thirsty. Get a receipt. Get a receipt. Solo says, when I file my taxes, what's everything I should bring? I have a DBA. Dude, you just need an accounting. You just need to be accounting your income and outgo. And the trick, like I just said, is get a receipt for absolutely everything. Don't care if you use your credit card, ask for a receipt. You go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal, get a receipt. You go anywhere and get anything, ask for a receipt. Get a paper, get a thing that you can have and hold. Because that, my friend, is the trick. And but when we come to talking about the taxes, I'll share with you the reason why you need that physical receipt. I'm teasing you with this right now because I want you to come back and watch that podcast with me. So, yeah, there's a reason that you need the receipt. And the other thing you need to do is account for your incomes and outgoes. Don't care if you build a spreadsheet, build it in Google Sheets or Excel, whatever database program you use, and keep track of how much money came in and how much money went out. Look, we're all independent contractors. You know what I mean? There's not somebody unless you have a full-time day job where people are taking money out your check, and then you're a weekend warrior. You're doing solo stuff on the side on the weekends and at night. You can still do that as well, and that's going to offset the amount of money that they take out of your check at your regular job. We're going to talk about that as well when we talk about the taxes stuff. But for this purpose, just know that any money you make, you owe tax on it. And depending on how much you make is how much you're going to owe. If you make if you have a six figure, man, you can figure a 28%, 30% return going to the IRS. So you might want to start a little savings account. Start every time you get paid from a job, put 20% of that in your savings account. That's one way to offset it, so you don't come to the end of the year and go, holy crap, how much do I have to give these people? Yeah, don't do that. There's workarounds on that. So that's the thing, man, is having these paper receipts. And now, in our business as a production company, pretty much everything we purchase, everything we pay for is a business expense. If I'm here at the studio and I got to eat lunch, bro, that's a business meal. I had to eat lunch. I got to eat. I had to put gas in my car to get here. Hello, that's a tax deduction because I had to get to the studio. You know what I mean? I had to buy a new shirt because that other shirt I spilled coffee on it. That's a business expense. You go to Costco and you buy a case of waters to keep in your room for the clients that come over because they get thirsty when they're singing. That's a business expense. You go next door to the liquor store and buy some gum because your breath is funky. That's a business expense. You don't want to upset your clients because we're having funky breath, right? That's a business expense. Get a receipt. That's the trick. It's having that receipt. Having that receipt is the trick. Now, no, I'm not even. I'm gonna save this for. I'm gonna save this for the podcast. I'm saving it, so I ain't giving it to you yet. I am gonna flip these. So next week on the 8th, Monday, my podcast will be all about taxes and being an entrepreneur and being a solo DBA, solo entrepreneur, sole proprietor, whatever. I mean, if you feel like you need to go and have an LLC because you own a bunch of properties and you got some Airbnbs and you got a fancy car and an airplane and stuff and you want to protect that, yeah, go get an LLC. But if you don't have all that, LLCs are not cheap in California. If you live in Nevada or pretty much anywhere but California, LLCs are not as expensive and they're affordable. Let's say your mom lives in Texas. You could possibly, but again, that's fraud. I'm not telling you to go commit fraud, but that is fraudulent and maybe not do it. Again, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a tax accountant. I'm not an accountant. Woo, I'm terrible with that stuff, man. But I do keep track of all of my receipts. And as soon as I get a receipt, like if I go to the Smart and Final and buy some ham and cheese to make a sandwich, I come back. First thing I do before I even put the ham and cheese in the fridge, I'm putting the receipt in my QuickBooks because I got to have that, man. I'm pretty adamant about that simply because of that little issue I had back in the day. We can talk about that a little bit later on too. So hey, listen, it's almost 11:30. I don't want to keep y'all too much. I try to keep these to a half hour. Any final questions, comments, or concerns from our one viewer? We got our one viewer there, Leo. Any questions, man? I'm here for you. I do want you. Don't forget, man. Don't forget. Go to. Let me put. Did I make this link go in? I don't know if I made this link go in there. Let me see if I press this button. It might be wrong, but yeah, it's kind of wrong, but that's okay. Oh, current special. Here you go. Is that the one? That's the one. Yeah. The other one's just all the courses. Go look at that if you want to look at that stuff. But yeah, go in the chat. It says it's learnprorecording.com/extended. In case you guys don't see the chat on the on the replay. So, but this special is only until April 8th at midnight. Midnight. It's cutting it off, going back to the regular price because I can't really. I felt bad because there was like literally 13 people sent an email going, "Oh, bro, I missed it. I was busy." I figured, well, it's Easter. They might have been doing something else and weren't thinking about their emails and they forgot, whatever. So I extended it for another week, okay? So that's what y'all are getting. So Sunday night coming up, that's it. That's all you get. So go there, get that, enjoy. Definitely take advantage of this extra $300 off, man, because this ain't going to happen again, I promise. I can't promise that because I'll probably do it again. You just never know when, you know what I mean? So, hey, appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Hopefully you had a good time. Happy Thursday. Weekend's almost here, man. It's supposed to rain again this weekend. What the hell is wrong with California? Somebody needs to fix that, bro. I mean, take some of them tax dollars that we all spend and fix the weather. It ain't supposed to make it rain on a Tuesday when we're at work or we're in the studio. You know what I mean? Stop making it rain on the weekends when we're trying to go out and do stuff, So I'm just playing, man. Come on. So anyway, have a great week. We'll see you guys Monday on the podcast, which I'll make it about the taxes. We'll see you. Yeah, man. There you go. You're welcome, my brother. We'll see you guys. Monday on the podcast. Wednesday on the blog post, and again, of course, next Thursday. I don't know what we'll talk about, but if shoot me an email or leave a comment, let me know if there's something y'all want to talk about on these Thursday lives, man. This is just fun. It's just fun stuff. I enjoy it. I'm kind of talking to the little black dot, which looks like my camera, but other than that, man, it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep this up. I like it, so I'm having a good time with it. I'll let you guys get out of here. Peace. See y'all next time. I do have an outro screen. I'm gonna go to that right now. See you next time. Donny B, I'm out.